Hello, welcome back. I'm Can, and this is Age of Wonders Planetfall with the Revelations DLC playthrough. Now, we've managed to set ourselves up over here at Fordinix, and we're just checking out the area right now, clearing it up a little bit, and seeing what's what. We've got the essence to pull here, so when we get our Heritors, we can start charging them up preemptively. We've got a few other little tidbits here, charge stations, and this is currently what our area looks like, and it's pretty decent. Got a lot of food, a lot of energy, decent production actually. So we're doing quite fine here. Up here is where Hatil set up and where we joined forces with Michael Valentine, another friend of the Humans League, I guess. So right here we've got an unexploited sector. So I'm gonna slap that into production. No, I'm not. Energy is what I'm gonna give it, since it's where was it? Double. Yep. And then once we've got the strength, we'll work on taking these guys out. I was tempted to go already, but these liquidators are pretty rough, and I'm not too confident. So for right now, I'm going to build things up here and stack up the army while we push down towards the second city, just to see what's going on with there. So let's have a look. What do we want here? The towers for sure, and the infrastructure. I believe we have the Economist of active actually, or available
Operations
to us.
available for priming.
Okay, not yet. Someone has got it, which is unfortunate. Now let's have a look at what we can uncover here. I think I'm going to get that charged ready because a 50% heal and a stack of essence charge is going to be quite happy. It does last for a turn, so we'll have to do it just before combat or if we find ourselves getting into trouble. However, let's crack on. Now we should be fine down here. Here is where my main concern is right now, because there is a territory here. I'm not too sure what it is, so let's keep pushing down. Where are we? Okay, so we're going to cross over the mountain. We have the Siphoner Awakening.
We follow high orders, those of life itself. We are not cruel. Our mission is redemptive. We siphon life from those that squander it, accelerating only what occurs naturally in their persistent heresy. Their essence fuels a divine mission, enriching those who cherish life. Bow before my staff. If you are worthy, you shall receive vitality. If not, your vitality will be liberated to serve the highest purpose. Congregant Marud Mada, a siphoner's head.
Okay, so we now have the Siphoner unit, which has the Aztec Siphon and Devotion abilities. We've also unlocked the Siphoner Staff, so I can start giving that to some of our forces. I think right now we're going to push for the Assassins, because they are pretty powerful, even if they're not quite Aztec yet. And for now, I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to push for aquatic development or deployment, so we can start working onto these regions a lot easier. And let's have a look. We can actually build a siphoner, so I'm going to build you, and I'm going to push you up after the towers while we keep checking out this region. Now, it doesn't look like there is much. There is a very narrow pass to get down to this region, so we'll see what's there. We've got you, and I don't think we yet have any
Operations
doctrines.
primed and ready.
We have the builder, which will cost 20% less production. In fact, hey, I think actually just while we're starting off, that could be really handy. And then once we sort of settle into a mid or later game, we can sort of tick that off. So let's end the turn. Now, while Michael is here and pushing this way, I'm hoping you're not going to start expanding, actually. That's where he doesn't take these things. But if we can hopefully sort of just grab more land this way instead of over there, which Michael's grabbing. Oh, this is a bit of a pain to navigate. Okay. So we'll have to see what's going on here.
Operations primed and ready.
Okay, so we're fine here. Arlok, you've got things to do. And I think we are going to be fighting with some Devar. What are you standing on? A hollow pad pickup. Will provide diplomatic rewards such as race relationship, popular support, or relations. Yes, please. Okay. And I believe, actually, just before we go in, I can create the drained now, actually. Let me check my operations. Condemned to drain, yeah, it's going to take 2, so if we can pull it off twice, that will be both our points, but definitely worth it if everyone in there is susceptible to it. The Vanguard for sure, since they're human. And I don't know about the Devar, I think it is just non-mindless infantry. So that should be pretty good. Alright, so they're going to just hold there. Looks like we've come across like a crash, or some sort of buildings. And it does look like a ship crash of some sort, just ran right through. But for now, let's run up here. We'll go into Overwatch. Get our overseers here. Get you there. Marvellous. And okay, there we do have assassins. Brilliant. So load that in. We'll get our runners up around this side just to go and flank, and our hero can just hold here for now, while our panels over this way can just run up and start getting ready to flank them here as well. Fantastic. Let's end the turn. Ooh, okay. It's pretty painful.
Operations available.
We'll be alright. So let's condemn these guys to drain first. There we go. So they're our first target to kill, which I am going to do so with our forces over here. Which is not too bad, actually. I think if we just shimmy forwards one, we can get you. Or not. Okay. How should we play this off? Probably run here. Almost gotcha. That's kind of annoying. How about we get you behind cover? We'll ding at you a little bit. And our assassins, really no line of sight. Okay, if I move you here, what happens if I stick you there? There we go.
Enemy destroyed.
Fantastic. So we've got our first drained unit, and I can just stick them behind these guys just so they're ready to cause any Overwatch damage. We'll start hitting you, and we did miss, which is quite unfortunate. But let's start hammering these guys. There we go. Now, I probably want to take out the trenches first, mostly because they're pretty tough in our Devar campaign right now. They are
Serves them
doing their job.
Right.
They're doing some fantastic work. So we'll keep you clear, and then next turn we can hopefully condemn these overseers to drained. We can, and it worked. So these guys are pretty much dead. There we go. So let's take them out. Nice. We can run around here with our flankers to engage these trenches. Go and stick there. We'll get you next time. And I believe you are ranged, so we'll just start. Really, no line of sight. Okay then. It's a bit peculiar, but fair enough. Yeah. So I need to kind of figure out how this whole line of sight works. So I was sure we could actually see them from there, unless that's kind of blocking our way, but. So let's turn on these guys.
Serves them right.
We've got our second unit drained, which is lovely. So yeah, this is kind of just closing around now around these trenches here, which is quite nice. So let's get our troops over this way, take a shot, and then we'll get our overseers to prod them again and have them crack on. Although we can't, no, because they've already done it. Never mind. Well, we still hit you anyway. So we'll end the turn. Marvellous, and we'll get the kill with you.
Enemy annihilated.
Lovely.
The Syndicate rules supreme.
Alright, so we've got two Heritors now, and I think I might take out my runner, unless I stick him in with him. So I do want to get Arlok a Heritor army, so how about I take out an Indentured and a runner and swap you out? I am awake. By Arlok, I can feel his holy essence through my veins once again. But what is this? The grip of entropy. It has tightened during the pre-ammonium. No, we must collect, recover what was lost. Calm yourself, brother. Everything at the proper time. You have just barely returned from your slumber. We have time to first deal with current affairs, do we not? Yes, Arlok. Trying to catch up with millennia of history in one day will be folly. However, my brother speaks with truth. It is time for the Aztec to resume their sacred duties and gather the essence that was left to us by our creator.
Objective completed.
So, from that, we've also got 20 influence. And what's this? 8 essence charges gained, and we get an Heritor Quintessence arc. Okay. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's get you... You're over here, right. So I'm going to give this guy pretty much everything, I think. Right, stick you in there. Get you with us. And then I'll probably swap you out for an assassin, and we can start building up a Heritor army focus with you. Arlok, you've also leveled up, so how about we get you... I like the idea of not being able to get flanked, really. That's pretty nice, especially since you do damage back. Let's have a look. Link Shard. Yeah, let's get you the Link Shard. Is there anything else? I don't think so, no. So that's lovely. Let's have a look at our siphoner, actually. They look pretty cool. So let's read up on Devotion. Transfers essence charges from the caster to the target unit, restoring its action points. Ah, okay, so if I hit you with the essence siphon, then next turn I can sort of kind of give it to you. The essence keeper unit can carry 1 additional charge. Okay. Essence harvest. End of the turn. If they currently do not have one, they gain an essence charge. Right, okay. And I think we'll give you the S-Tech Confiscator and the exploitative targeting systems. There we go. So that's all falling into place for us, and I'm gonna keep remembering his name, Empress Locks, on the way. And I'm not sure what's going on here. We might just have very, very small cities if this guy's just expanding like crazy here. So we'll end the turn, and I assume you're gonna try and capture it. No. Okay. Interesting. So let's push down along the mountainside. This is going to take us a bit of an age, actually. I should have really not done that. But I think for aquatic deployment, we can actually go through the water. So that's going to speed things up for definite. And if I run you here, get you on here. Alright, we're out of troops, right. Well, Assassin, you can go with them. You go here. And I think I'll run onto here, and it should give you an essence charge. Yes. Fantastic. I believe so, at least. I'm not sure where it keeps track of that, but let's check these guys, and I think I'll give you the Confiscator as well, just to make sure you're strong enough. And I believe we'll just start pushing down this way and see what's in the Pearl Peaks. I think we've got another Siphoner on the way. Yep, so we'll have 2 Siphoners, 2 Desolate. Okay, well, let's get you on. So we can't afford you yet, no. Let's get the Indentured over. Actually, you've already got that. I think I'm actually going to take my runners out, and I'm going to send them ahead. Mostly because if there's no point me having Indentured if I can't use the Overseer for them. So you're fine. Let's start pulling you back, because what I want to do is check down this way as well, I think. So aquatic deployment. We'll go for colony infrastructure so we can move through our territories easier. Hatil, you're here, so let's get you onto the water, almost. We'll travel via the coast, I think. Probably be the easiest thing for us. So you stay put. Renara has some production. Yep, and yep, there we go. So that's sorting you out for the next few turns. So luckily we've at least secured a Cosmite zone here, so long as we hold Desolate End, which will boost us up to... Ooh, we're +3, are we? Okay. I thought we were a little better than that, but we're here at the other force. We'll say no to you. Bring you along. Right, so it's actually going to be quite important that we get more Cosmite reserves. So let's have a look in the area. There's nothing here. And I'm going to keep Empress Locks running down. Keep our runners scouting out. Okay, there is an archaeological dig. I'm actually going to have Empress do this one. He might not have the talents for it or the additional perks, but still a decent chance of doing it, I reckon. So I think we'll be saving Mas Nara next. Or liberating it. Trade Cass's Belly? Yeah, sure, actually. I'm happy to do that. Shaymara. How pleasant. More guests have come to witness House Nidar's greatest hour. I can understand the excitement. It's not every day you can meet the future sovereign of the new Syndicate Empire. Now please, if you excuse me, I have a galaxy to attend to. Not so fast, Shay of House Nidar. You upstarts always think one moment at the top brings you on par with the old Syndicate families. When this is over, and your plot to tamper with the core AI has been foiled, your house's history will once again become a mere side note in the lineage chronicles. So the slave boy has found new confidence after training his mind for a mummy's brain? Amusing. You think I wasn't aware of your preposterous little cult and its obsession with evil AI? House Nidar is well prepared. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Chief Arlok, we are detecting high energy signals coming in from sources all over the planet. The readings suggest there are server hubs tapping into the planet's core, and it looks like there is a boot up in progress. A boot up? Has the creation of a new core AI already been progressed this far? We must stop this process at any cost.
Objective completed.
Okay, so we have 7 turns to stop one of the landmarks. Okay, interesting. What do we have close by? Is this one? Okay, so we actually have you pretty close. Is there any close to us, however? No, and that's a bit of a bugger. Okay. Well, let's keep sending our runners out first, and we'll check that out as we get there. So we'll check you out. Keep checking out the area. So I think we've hit the border here. So Empress, you can just travel along. Pick that up. Marlock, Marlok, Marlok, Marlok. What can we do with you? I think we'll probably want to push down to this area. And we'll just try and get something ready. So we do have siphoners. And I don't think we can enforce you. So we've got enforced control.
Only assassins think like assassins. It's one way to discover an assassin disguised in your midst. Hire an assassin to slay the assassin. Of course, there's the obvious problem that the original assassin may slay yours first. That's why I keep a few handy. Sina of House Timor.
Alright, so we've got our guild assassin in the pulse sniper rifle. And I think I'm going to push for... What do I want to get? Haunt Colony. So now produce 2 income in the resource slot they occupy. And the colony suffers -15. Okay. Oh, I assume it just limits it to 2? Right. And Curse of the Aztec. Target enemy takes 20% of their current health and damage. All units have -3 entropy damage resistance. Okay, and they only deal 10% and does not debuff. Right. So that's pretty interesting. It's kind of like the pheromone things that you get to hinder the target in their biological resistance. Target the essence in a unit to trigger a revitalizing. Okay, it's a heal. And this is a shield, is it? There's a strength chance to apply energy drain to the attacker. Ooh, that could be pretty handy. I think for now I'm gonna push for... That's okay, that's gonna take a little while. Let's go for this one. For the chance to do damage to their armies before we get there. I think that'll be pretty useful for us. So that's gonna be done next turn. Empress is on his way. Hatil, you're gonna... Oh, we have to make a choice. I think for the sake of the game, I'm gonna have to rush this place first with only 5. It's a bit of a problem, but I think we might just be able to do it. I think we'll be okay. So long as there are actually people that we can use the drain distance on, we should... Oh, hello. Bahane Catler. I remember you. You sound familiar. Amazon. The defectors that poisoned the cosmic tree have come to spread their foul seeds in the lair of the skinned snake. I should not even be surprised you would let their terrible descent go unpunished. Archpriest Remenses. From what I was told, you always tolerated the lapses that benefited you most. You feel your symbiont's urge to answer and give in to his wish to speak through you. Who are you, young blood, that you feel the need to insult me? I do not recognize your aspect from the Preammonium. You theocrats have been buried too long to keep up with the history. Did you truly expect your secret practices would never be uncovered by the right minds to use them? When the white raven spread its wings, it saved me from eternal entropy. Now I am the deviser and architect to the exalted gardens of Ebra. Ebra Quetzal has acted against her prophecy. She's no longer archpriestess of our faith. Her actions condemned by the Aztec conclave. If you are indeed in league with her, you must break that tie or share her punishment. Releasing the sublime Ebra Quetzal from her millennia of sleep was a revealing experience for both of us. We knew that our plans wouldn't be well received by the conclave and tried to avoid this schism in our faith. But now it is too late, and you all have to die. Sometimes only the fittest can survive. This is Silver Sparrow calling the Colonel of the Elop Confederation. We have found Shaymara of House Nidar, who is the one trying to create her own Omega Core. If we work against her together... Oh yes, House Nidar, I know. So, she's here? Good. But what interests me more? Okay, I think seems a bit of typos in this. Before we foil her villainous plans, is what kind of perfume you are wearing. It has this distinct earthly note, adding an exciting touch to your odor. I always had an interest in the select products of the High Syndicate taste. As a Vanguard officer, I cannot start planning my retirement early enough. So, if we say your merchants provide me with the right selection of items for the right price, I'm sure we can reach a strategic agreement that can benefit us both. He wants luxury goods so we can stop core. Okay. Okay, why not? There we go. 9 turns. How long have I got for this? Just whenever? Okay. That's a little bit bizarre, but I love it.
Operations primed and ready.
I think for now we'll be okay with that. You're almost there, so let's keep moving along. No, nothing this way. So I'll keep having our runners shimmy along here. And Hatil... Okay, we are going to have to declare war, are we? Right, fair enough. Oh, no, we're not. Or are we, since that's their territory? What will this give us? 50% experience during their next combat. So if I grab that and then double back here, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'll do. Double back to get that. Everything's fine here. Yep. So we'll end the turn, and if I can find where we are, So we have 5 turns, I think, once this turn ends. Yep, okay. Shaymaris completed the Economist. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Is that Cosmite? Okay, so we might make a stop to this Cosmite, although we do have another spot here. So I'll see who we get to, who reaches it first, really. And Empress, Empress, Empress. There you are. Right, let's start this one. Our scanners have detected a faint signal of unknown origin, emanating from under a mountain of ash and debris. We should clear the debris and find the signal's source. So that's going to take us 3 turns to work with. I assume that's just because we don't have any of the perks or traits that really enhance the speed at which we do that. Where are you? There you are. Right, so let's keep running down. I might throw this runner in to join Arlok again if we have to hit this spot. But for now, where's Hatil? There you are. So then let's grab his, and then we'll go in. Yeah, we'll have to declare war on her, it seems. Okay. And it's a safe battle. Okay, adaptive. Yeah, alright then, well, let's have a fight. I think with the Zenith, we've just got that much power that it'll just won't really matter as long as we keep it alive. We do have the healed as well, so we need to keep that in mind. You're taking a little bit of time, aren't you? There we go. Of course, as I say it. So 2 turns. The battlefield is bombarded every 3 turns, dealing 16 kinetic damage to random enemy units. Okay, so we're going to want to finish this quickly before they cause too much problem. So this is charging up, that's fine. Let's run everyone into position first. Overwatch. Get you here for Overwatch as well. So we've got all our angles covered, really. I'll bring you around to the side to flank. And Hatil can run here. So let's have a look. Shrouded Step. I should have really done that first, shouldn't I? Can I just trigger here? No? Right, that's slightly unfortunate, but no problem. And then I'll hit you with an Essence Link. And we will then activate... Let's bring the music here so you've got some cover, and we'll activate the music. There we go. So inspired by the House Anthem, hopefully your Overwatch should do a ton of damage. Oh yeah, wow, sure. Doesn't quite matter that they staggered us, so...
Operations ready.
Right, so let's zap you. Oh, that was some brilliant damage. Right.
Good riddance.
That's 1 down, and let's start pushing up to engage these guys. That's pretty crazy, actually, for damage. We can't target you, I don't think, so... Let's activate the shields. We'll get our runners over this way. And I think I'm going to activate the Condemned to Drained on these chaps. There we go. So that'll give us a Drained unit to just to fill up this army. Well, that wasn't too bad of an attack, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. So you're in a bit of trouble, though, aren't you? So we'll heal you up. Marvellous. You should be fine, actually. You've got an Essence, so how about I... don't have that heal, do I? Oh, it's Essence Restoration. Perfect. So they will then gun you down. If I can get you targeted. There we go.
Enemy killed.
Fantastic. So we've now got a drained unit. I need to be careful that the assassins don't actually just kill them off straight away, because that would be pretty unfortunate. Take a shot at you. Nothing really worked. So then let's run you down this way just to get out of the way. And I'm thinking that I'm actually going to trigger it again on these guys. And we're just going to start... So go take cover, really. Get out of the way of that. Send turn. Ah, that's
Unit
unfortunate.
has fallen.
Okay, well, we've replaced them at least with these 2 drains.
Enemy destroyed.
So, you know, runners, they're alright. They're pretty decent with that flanking. It's just, I'm very much wanting to show off a lot of the S-Tech. Now then, can I fire the Cataclysm Cannon? I can. That's huge. Okay, brilliant. And we did catch you, so let's finish them off with the S-Tech here.
Enemy eliminated.
Fantastic, and I think that gave them a
Our
charge.
forces are victorious.
They do have a charge. Quite a few of our things have charges, actually. Okay, so there's some Mega Core sort of error code or messages going on. Impressive. So you've bought yourself some time. That really is all you've achieved, though. It would be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time House Nidar doesn't get the better of your family. Okay. What is that last statement supposed to imply? Of course, she cut the transmission. Her loss. Now we can concentrate on a more permanent solution for our imminent AI problem. Judging by Shay Mara's confidence, it looks like we will have to take control of all the synthesis hub points she is using to power up her AI. Once we have full access, we should be able to wipe Omega Core from all systems. But at the same time, we have to keep Shay from regaining control of the network at any cost. Not everything needs to be solved with armies and gunfire, my friend. There may be other factions present on this planet that we can ask for help. With shared access to their hub points, the system purge may be closer than Shay Mara might think.
Objective completed.
Okay, so we've got a fair few rules from that. To purge Omega Core, you need to gain access to all synthesis hubs on the planet. Be careful. Should your enemy regain control of all hubs, Omega Core will be booted up. Right, so we literally have to, as long as we can hold one, I guess they just can't touch a thing. And looking at it, yeah. Why are you over there? Come on. Right, so we own this landmark, I guess. So what I can do, I can heal up and start pushing towards here. Grab that. Stick a city in the Harm district. We'll do the digging and connect it up. Meanwhile, you're doing that. And you are heading over to the second one. So we'll have two at least so far. And Hatil's leveled up. So I'm going to grab Deny the Void, which is on the death. He'll pretty much resurrect, which is fine by me. Everything is okay here. Yep. Our Drained, however, will give you that. Yep. That, I could give you the Exploitive Target System, couldn't I? We are only at 3 still, but I think getting our Drained units upgraded to be pretty strong will be very helpful, especially if we're attacking Masnara. Alright, so Hatil, for now you can stay put. We'll end the turn. So I'm going to have to start building some small garrisons, I reckon. Hello. Attention, Syndicate Specimen. The reassembly of CNX Omega will proceed in natural order. Come and join the link that our multiplexer Logan 1 projects to the united generations of the assembly. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad to see some straightforward assembly again that don't hide their world domination plans behind eloquent religious dogma. Thinking about what Ebra Quetzal is still giving me headaches. Keep your reassembly to yourself, Raxony. You wouldn't want to face our resistance. Your refusal to cooperate is irrational. Since my body became reforged in the fires of Kansu's pyre, the efficiency of my research operations increased by 238%. The perspective on life and all that lives granted by the Assembly Interlink is unfathomable. So I'm liking all these throwbacks to campaigns that we're quite aware of. And that is a Marauder army, so I think I'm going to have to fight that. Yeah, and especially with those 2 liquidators, I think they're part of it actually. The Aztec Hunter. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain, but luckily we do still have a couple of Syndicate forces there. So for now, I think we might have to attack them actually. But let's have a look here. You've still got a couple turns to go. Arlok is on his way. Let's not run into you. And I'll keep our forces here. Where is this taking us? Okay, so we can jump a short distance here. It's good to know. Got a quest here. Owner Shay Mara. Right, so we'll have to take that from her, yeah. And Arlok, you can grow there. Grab that for me. Fantastic. And I think we'll try and use that to upgrade our Siphoner. Yeah, brilliant. So it's a very interesting army, 2 Drain and 2 Siphoners, but I think it'll be pretty decent. Or strong at least, if we can keep the Essence Drain up. And that, just spamming out Drained, really. Just a bit of a mouthful to say, but... Okay, so let's grab the extra energy. It'll be quite handy. And Renara, yep, you can focus on those now. You can now annex another sector. Fantastic. Well, I think I'm going to want... Probably... Yeah, I want this spot first, although I can't annex it yet. So, how about we grab you for the double food and... Ooh, actually, no, never mind. Annex you. I like that a lot. We are going to have to probably deal with the whales at some point. I'm not particularly looking forward to it, but that production, well, the double everything there, side production is going to be very helpful. We have colony infrastructure, which is fantastic. So let's work on getting production development, I'd say. There we go. Got a new hero. You look pretty cool. Reminisce of House Zartan. I think for now I'll say no. I don't know what I'm looking at currently. Our income isn't fantastic, so we've got a Hydra colony going. You're fine there. You're going to keep wandering up to check out over here. So I think we found another system. Yep. While Arlok is over here. So let's check out this area. You do actually have forces here, which is interesting. Okay, so we might have just lost our runner. So it's an avatar Yeah, so it's what, just over 1,000, 1,100? Okay. Okay, we'll see how that goes. We do have a couple troops at least that we can drain. Infantry, yep. Okay, so we can at least get you. We'll see how that goes. And I did not mean to look there. Right. So where's Hitil? And we'll check out over this way. We have Wrath of the Ancients now.
Faith finds a way. Some join us because they recognize the virtue and feel our vitality. Others join for the promises of long life and a better path. Still, some faithful join us when the ancients unleash their wrath upon the heretics and curse the world for wickedness. They come, it matters not how. Ma Tarzan, Heritor High Priestess of Harvest.
They've got some real creepy voices, but I like it. They're pretty cool. So we've got this one at least, which is quite handy, especially since we're going into a fight here that might not be in our favour. The Haunt Colony, all population now produced. Okay, so I'll have to think about that one, but right now we'll check out some new research, and I'm going to push for Employed Deception, for the Cloaking Field, for an army, and that we can get vision on them. So let's run you back actually, and I'll stick you here, and I am going to give you an upgrade since we're going into fight. So let's give you the Stargazer system, yeah, why not? There we go, that's all you need. And I think for now I'm going to charge
Operations
up.
primed and ready.
Curse of the Aztec, we'll get that ready. That's going to give us a stack. Okay, so I could probably hit that before I go in. Here we go. So we've unearthed the tomb gate covered with the symbols of an ancient dynasty. Scripture adorned the walls, lovingly etched onto stone as we descended further into a chamber devoted to a long-forgotten faith. So it is a heritage tomb. Yeah. Green ghosts drift aimlessly through a concealed passageway. They orbit a multi-armed statue at the back of the hall. At the base of the statue, many artifacts rest, tributes to the creator. The drained guard access to these mysterious relics. So we can attack the creatures, use our Heritor expertise to offer the drained a new life as symbionts. You know, we'll actually offer them as new life since we are going to be allies of the drained. We've got food development now. And let's check up here, we've got another one. And I've also found a new site, the Instinct Team Network, right. So I think, you know what, we're going to wrap that up here for this episode. We've had some pretty good progress. We've sort of discovered our main threat, or our main objective, where we have to get all of these synthesis hubs, or at least deny her from getting all of them again. We've got the essence on the way, so I think if I hit that, we might actually get that mission completed. Luxury goods are being done, so Michael Valentine could be persuaded over perfume. We're freeing the outposts, and yeah, we've all had pretty good progress. So thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed, and until the next episode, goodbye.